in play. Viper up comes on out, and it's a headshot, but traded immediately. Both chambers finding one to start this one off. You can see not much of a peel away from BBL here. They just want to defend, but they're getting swarmed. And suddenly TENSTAR in complete control of the area.
Yeah, they're going to keep looking for it. Now for BBL, I mean, 2v4 on the map. They're going to try and find something here. It's only a pistol, but they would have to make miracles work, especially for the side of TENSTAR still having some decent things up.
Yeah, I'm not feeling super confident on the 2v4, I'll be honest. Interlamps they go, but Filu finding that one pretty comfortably. And that'll be kacpi to finish the round off. So there's only one SMG on the board. Oh, and Aslan has just been firing off today. There's a nice little headshot from Elite as well. We said this fresh young player looking to make his mark on the scene and looking good so far today. And I mean, BBL, they're just a brick wall.
BBL looking so good. Aslan, I mean, 10 just weren't expecting that. You could see Filu was actually trying to get the guiding light ready, not able to do so in time.
This is single elimination. You only get one try here.
Oh, I mean, heck, this is a good start for them, able to find two. And I mean, heck, this is their eco, already able to find two right off the back, just going to go straight on A site. And the rest of the members of BBL, not even close.
I mean, we said they needed a round. That's one way to fight a round. Get those headshots and get some rifles for yourself. Now we need to see them convert it, though. You do have a reasonable amount of utility still to work with there. Obviously, you can see Buld, still got a Prowler, still has that Seize as well. You've got your Boom Bot, I mean, you've got your full race set up there, so it's possible that they can make this one happen.
Heck, right, even so in the Showstopper Online, so a lot of room to play with. Even should have the Incendiary to go for a post plant. And now we're going to see what BBL are able to do with this op online.
Not a miss that they could really afford, but Turko finding one here. 2v3 now as Cutioner moves on in. Turko gets another one. They tap the spike. And it's going to be a rocket blasted on through. Oh, Turko survives! He's on about 1 HP, but not any longer. And he gets it. Taps the bomb once again. Needs to find the shot. There it is! And the defuse isn't going to be able to come on through. A valiant effort from Cutioner and Turko, but it is finally the rotation over from Cutioner. He's got the op in hand. Wants to make some action happen. Orbital strike comes on in. Maniek traded. kacpi gets one as well. TENSTAR with a man advantage pushing onto site here, but Cutioner shuts them down. And Aslan once again with the 3K. Aslan!
Two members towards Bath, trying to see if they can find this opening pick, but not towards Bath. Maniek picking it up in Garden.
I mean, look, if they're going to find this round, that's the way to start it, and they find Cutioner as well. That's an op-down on the floor. But Elite moves forward to deny the play. Great little response from the young player.
Bad timing coming out from Filu, and it started to look like maybe ecos are the rounds where TENSTAR were going to thrive, but, you know, the Cinderella story of the round, not of the game, ended very quickly. I mean, for BBL, it feels like the positioning now just too good. Still a ton of utility online. I mean, once again, you still have a smoke incendiary there. Both blast packs. And
also, you've got Aslan on the site with a gun. That alone is enough to stop everything from what we've seen so far today. TENSTAR's opportunity now. They've got Sheriffs, they're moving in. Aslan's there, finds one, finds two.
Two members stacked towards Bath right now. They're going to look for it.
Yeah, gets one. Elite trades it out. And there's one in the smoke. If he'd just known to click there, it would have been a headshot, but Turko finds him. And so, advantage for BBL.
Spike planted.
Spike goes down as well. 2 players remaining. Oh, it's a nice little headshot from Buld. Maybe enough to do something. Buld gets destroyed, though. Means there just isn't that information there. 2v3, it's definitely winnable. As the guiding line comes through, but Brave finds yet another head. Buld with one, but Brave finishes it off.
BBL, they haven't had to change anything up, right? They can look for these hits towards A short constantly, and Aslan once again finding an opening pick.
And again, just so willing to take a duel. There was no flash, there was no utility used there. It was just go in, find that headshot, and manage to get the spike down once again. Maniek, though, playing with the smokes here, trying to move on forwards. This could be huge. They can find the moment, pushing on in. BBL starting to get pushed back on the site here. Aslan has fallen already. Maniek getting one as well. And the numbers advantage is here, but Filu following up as well. But Brave and Cutioner suddenly turned everything around. It was looking so good for TENSTAR. And now suddenly It's all falling apart once again.
Hey, with only needing 1 round left, they're finally making their way towards B, and TENSTAR have 4 members stacked on the A site. And kacpi not going to be able to get out with the rendezvous, so this will just be a free site for the side of BBL. And now the TENSTAR are going to have to look for that retake.
It's absolutely disastrous there, losing your chamber to start the round. Seekers come on through, and BBL just taking them apart. 2 players remain. But as the spike goes down, I think the last little bit of hope for any TENSTAR fans here for map number 1 goes away. 2 players left, krytyq and Buld. 1 player left, just Buld. He does find one with the Bulldog. It is his name, but taken down with a knife.
Alarm bot out, you would assume TENSTAR aren't going to fall for it.
Be able to find it, but now Filu does start things off well once again for TENSTAR. Now the execute comes on through, but actually holding off. Just sticking around in garage for now. They don't want to go too far when they don't have everyone in position. Aslan moving forwards. It's going to be a flashpoint just to try and buy time, but the rotation's not really coming through at this moment. There we go, 1 for 1 there. krytyq getting the answer. 3v4 now, and once again, TENSTAR holding on in this defense.
And it looks like they're finally going to start rotating potentially over towards A. QutionerX just been chilling here the whole time. There's an alarm bot there that will spot him out. Seems like he was hoping maybe someone on TENSTAR would go for an aggressive pick. When we saw how aggressive of a push they went for in that pistol.
Yeah.
But this time around, they're not.
And I like that. Keeping it fresh, right? Because, I mean, they were talking about it on the desk as well. BBL, very aggressive attack rounds across the course of that first map. We did see a couple of slow defaults, but generally speaking, it was pretty quick executes. Nice to see them changing things up and keeping TENSTAR on their toes here. Spike will go down. Got Astra in heaven. Killjoy arriving on the scene as well. TENSTAR need to wait. Make sure that they use the man advantage they've got.
We're going to see now what TENSTAR are able to do. Heck, actually, look where QutionerX rotating. If they can buy time, but it doesn't look like it with that pick coming out. And I mean, krytyq's going to get 2. QutionerX not going to be able to get there fast enough. And right, that could have been the difference maker. We saw what happened when a flank.
I thought he was going to make miracles happen for a second there. I saw the first headshot, and then he flicked onto the second player. Wasn't quite enough, though. If that's a Vandal, that might be...
Now from BBL.
Yeah, no players, but a ton of utility on that B site. They're trying to make their way in through the door. And now, defender lockdown comes through. Spike, not planted just yet, and it looks like it won't be for the time being. But the lockdown did actually get destroyed, so I feel like B control is taken now. BBL playing to defend.
Oh, actually going to come out. Both breach ultimate's going to go in opposite direction, so it does allow for BBL.
Everyone on the map stunned.
BBL is able to get the plant off, but look at the location of Elite. Waiting, we'll be able to spot out Maniac once he does go through, but actually playing just so passively.
Place on in play from kacpi. Let's see if we can find those headshots. It's going to be crucial, but won't do it. It's like QutionerX, maybe the bravest player in the tournament so far. Granted, we've only seen 10, but no fear whatsoever when it comes on to just making his way into these positions. Spike goes down. QutionerX gets a blind kill through the smoke as well. And now the retake for TENSTAR. 4v5, but they've got to make some kind of miracle happen. They need it right now. They need to keep this game competitive.
I mean, heck, they still have a lot of utility online, right? Fault line just coming out from krytyq now, so they're trying to find an entryway on the site, but so many different angles that BBL have. 1 for 1 so far, but TENSTAR actually making it happen.
Yeah, Elite does find one as well. It's 1v1. BBL trying to escape. Oh, the off angle. The smoke still there, but now an Elite. Straight towards the middle of the map. You can see QutionerX going for a very long flank as Brave finds one headshot to start it off. Answered by krytyq though, but Brave once again trading, gets 3. And well, we said we wanted Brave to step up and show us what he's made of. He is destroying in this map right now. And suddenly TENSTAR looking down the barrel of a 9th round loss here. A flank coming out from Buld. As Maniac goes all the way around the site. Spike's still not down. But, you know, the defenders have it covered from 4 different angles. Yeah,
I mean, TENSTAR, you're hoping you can isolate some duels to try to find a way back into the round. But if BBL play it right, they don't let that happen. They have the crosses set up. It should be pretty much impossible for this to come out as... Okay, opening pick coming out from Maniac.
I like that. Cast the curses so we get a bit more of an exciting game. It's 1 pick for Maniac. And it's a second pick, but
No.
and this is the thing.
No way they could do it, Munchables. We just keep cursing.
There's no way they come back from this. But BBL, this is a team that wants to take 1v1s.
Yeah.
Well, that's exactly how you're going to win a 2v4.
Exactly. That's what we just hit on, right? I mean, for the side of TENSTAR, they wanted to isolate the duels, and sadly, BBL giving them exactly that. So now TENSTAR going to find a plant over towards A. You're going to hope that Brave waits for Questioner to group up to try to find a way onto site. Now we're going to see what they're able to do. Really no utility left on either side. I mean, Alarm Bot for Killjoy doesn't feel like it's going to do too much now. The spike's already down. Fault Line is up for Brave if they want to try and look for an opening peak. But for the players of TENSTAR, they're just playing so far back, waiting for the tap of the spike to come out.
Oh, a cheeky little headshot there from Buld, holding on. And in this game, that seems to be the nature of it. But in through B here. And it's a fast play. Brave behind enemy eyes, just spraying on through the smoke, and it's a crossfire through the smoke. With Questioner and Elite finding a headshot onto kacpi. And Elite finding yet another one as well. C is the call here. Buld will be able to get the spike down, but I mean, this round is all but over. It's a formality at this stage as Elite finds yet another headshot for himself. And Questioner getting Buld.
Too many adjustments. Like, sure, you can see the Killjoy come out for Chamber. I remember Optic, I believe, did that at Champions. Like, some Jet comes out from a lot of the APAC teams, but typically it is what BBL run is the stock and standard on Haven.
Yeah, and, you know, stock and standard for a reason. It works. Brave going up to heaven here. kacpi has that Blade Storm. This is obviously an eco, TENSTAR. If they could find a round like this, it would be that magic that we were talking about before. kacpi topping the table here as Maniek just finds two random headshots onto Elite Turko. It's beautiful play as he's on the flank here. Paint shells go out. Filu surely has to leave the corner, but actually, nope, just gonna die in the corner. I thought he could maybe survive that one as in comes Aslan, finding a headshot there and finding a way into the site. This Blade Storm has to be massive as the reload comes on through Questioner and Brave, finding their kills, and Questioner finishing the round.
And again, the lockdown.
Wait, do they have time?
Oh.
They didn't have time. I thought that they had that, to be honest. Flash comes on through, force them away. The rendezvous comes out. And now all kinds of CC coming in onto kacpi. Has to back away from Garage. And we'll see where TENSTAR choose to hit. It looks like it'll be C for the time being, but there's still time to rotate. Rotate they might just do.
Questioner able to find the pick. Maniek whiffing with the opening shots. Definitely don't want to walk into that chamber when the Tour de Force is online. And now they're going to angle towards B, which I feel like we've seen this not work from TENSTAR at all because Breach able to get so much utility out from the back of sight like we're seeing here.
Just blast them all away. Brave using that Rolling Thunder to hold on to B site. It feels like TENSTAR kind of knock on the door of C. Questioner's behind enemy lines. Questioner taking heads off. Just get shut down by krytyq in the end. The coach stepping up here for TENSTAR. But, I mean, the damage is already done. The damage is already done.
The 3K was beautiful. Secret agent Questioner coming out to make this happen. Left. And now they have no time. It's kind of angled towards B, but Brave still here. Actually, pretty much every member of BBL is here.
Feels like BBL. You know, this is a team that's going into VCT. This is a team that you have high expectations of, and they are living up to those expectations here in their first game of the tournament.
Oh, and I love how fast TENSTAR actually going with this play. Fault Line straight into kacpi, jumping in to find the opening pick. So, gonna try and find something this time around. And feel even with the Nightfall online, BBL though, they're stopping the push.
Turko and Questioner on the scene, 2 each here. 1 player remaining. Filu has to do it, and he can't. Elite takes it in the end. And that will be BBL making their way forward towards the quarterfinals.